You're good, God. But I'm back. But I'm back. Sorry about that, just my computer died. As we're seeing though, still in my position. Price moving back bullish for us. This is the cool thing too about the smaller time frame. We're really able to identify those decision making zones. Still in my position. Oh wait, I can hear myself in the background. Bullish for us. This is the cool thing too about the smaller time frame. We're really But this is the cool thing about the smaller time frame, right? You see that decision making zone there, and then we're able to see in live time if it gets respected or not. Right. And we can if we do this 5 days a week, right, we're really able to identify, okay, what's the strength of those decision making zones on those smaller time frames? Right? How does it communicate with price? 2033 flat is my take profit is. So, price. If it gets there, gonna close me out of my trade. I'm not gonna adjust it at all. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just let it do its thing, man. I'm just let it do its thing. All right, man, looks neat. The dollar, look at the dollar, what the dollar just did. Give me some strong bearish action, right? Look at it. Look at the dollar right now. This is the 1 minute, so this is current price action in my opinion. You can get lower than the 1 minute, if you want. That's excessive to me. If you go lower than the 1 minute, you're looking at candles every second. Man, that is premier scalping right there. You're looking at the candles every second. But you see the dollar right there, look at that movement from the dollar. Right? We should see price hunt that liquidity that I was talking about at 2033 right now. Right now, I want to see it. Look at our cloud, right? Price tried to, give us a bearish cloud, but that didn't last very long, right? But once again, what level are we at? This is why on my trading log, I have to not try to trade through these areas, right? Because what level are we back at? This 2-hour decision-making zone, right? So ultimately, we just need price to break through this level here, this 2-hour decision-making zone. Take out this point of liquidity so that my trade can hit my take profit. Go ahead, go sweep that liquidity. Go ahead. I'm nearly break even on this trade right now. Bullish cloud angle just came back. 2033 flat is where my take profit is. I'm not gonna adjust it. I'm gonna let price touch it. Rocket. Not right now. Not right now, brother. Dollar just headed down. Dollar just keeps moving down. Like I said, I like gold to take this liquidity out. We moved this moved up this far, back towards it. What I won't let it do is get back as low as it did to a second ago when it moved downwards. However, I want to be patient because, like I said, the dollar is telling me what I wanted to tell me right now. It just keeps moving down. Keeps moving down. Check something real quick. Bizarre doing this thing too. Patience, 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 patience. Discipline, focus. Tell you what, this little breaking price right here on the dollar is also going to cause me to just hold my position for a little bit. So I mean, if this lagging lines up breaking the cloud, that's fine. That's fine. That's when I'll look to close that position. And the lagging line breaks that cloud, but this breaking price generally gets filled, especially on the dollar. So that means the dollar needs to go back downwards, filling that little breaking price, which in turn would send gold back bullish. I'm just gonna be patient. This is why we have manageable lot sizes, manageable risks. Can you take your action, please? All up on my face. About 11 minutes left on the call here. Price lagging line creeping below that cloud there. On candle close. I might just close this position, forfeit it, chalk it up. Just because I don't even want to be in this type of movement, which brings me back to my trading log, right? Trying to trade through decision-making zones. I'm gonna still stay in it, like I said. Lagging line, why candle closing is so important. It did not close below the cloud, right? But like I said, trading through decision-making zones have increased risk, which leaves us susceptible to exactly what has happened to me in this trade. I've been in this trade for a minute now, almost. I mean, not super long, right? Like, I'm being a little dramatic, but when did I enter that trade? It doesn't show me the time actually until I close the position, or does it? Let's go to history. No, it only shows closed positions on history. Yeah, it doesn't show the time. Oh, actually, yeah, it does right here. So I entered this trade at, let me see what time that's at. $6:25. I entered this trade, 6:25. So just about an hour, not too bad. Nothing too crazy. It's being very misleading right now, though. I can see it. It's just, like I mentioned a minute ago, the abnormalities, right? Let's walk through them. Like, this cloud, right, trying to turn bearish on me. However, we're losing seller's volume, right? Those two don't line up. How are we losing seller's volume and bearish cloud is coming in? You know what I'm saying? On this side, we got the dollar doing what we needed to. Remember, look, there's that breaking price I said it would end up filling, which it did, right? We're losing buyer's volume on the dollar, right? So potentially giving us our red dot, which just means sellers are stepping in, right? So those abnormalities, especially on gold, right, are just being misleading right now. It's being a little misleading, and so we're just gonna be patient still. The lagging line hasn't broken the cloud yet. It's teeter-tottered around it. It's wicked below it, but hasn't closed below the cloud yet. This lagging line, and so check this 5 minute price below the cloud there, or below the conversion line. Excuse me. So now it gets below the cloud. That lagging line does. Candle close right below that cloud. So I'm gonna close my position. I just took a lesson, 56 pip lesson, right? And we just see, man, like nothing super clean at all, right? From either direction, which happens which happens, but brings me back to just so you guys know that, I tell the truth. Watch this. This is the second time I've done it since I wrote this down, and this is the second time it's hurt me, knowing that I wrote it down. Watch this. Watch this. Look. Hold on. I'll be right back. I fell. It's making noise over here. Oh, it's a damn bird. Oh, shit. No, look at this. Oh, shit. There was birds on the damn patio. I swear that wasn't a normal bird, though. Look. Look. That's a hawk. Yeah, look. Bro, that's a hawk. I'm tripping. That big ass bird. My fault, y'all. There's a damn bird on the patio. The bird and a big ass hawk. But look, trading towards significant areas in price, whether that is a trend line, decision-making zone, institutional level, all have increased risk. Ultimately, was not enough room for my trade to move into profit. Right? And simply put, it's right there on my trading log. And what I didn't do was when I entered, I was on my side-by-side, and this was not there, right? So when my entry came in back here, right, I took it. However, had I had been on this chart, right, even like on my normal chart, instead of my side-by-side, or even if I had it marked up on my side-by-side, I would not have entered. I promise you I would not have entered, because I've done it before. Since I've documented this on April 24th, I've done it once more after this. So this is the second time I've done it, right? And I did it again since April 24th. So now 2 times since April 24th, and I'm 0 for 2 on those type of trades. I can assure you that I will not keep learning that same lesson. I would not keep learning that same lesson, but that is the beauty of it, right? So I learned 46 pips, like I said. So on this week, I am 1 for, I'm not even gonna count that other trade a little bit earlier. Let's see, it was 2 for 3 on today, but one of those trades I did not mean to enter. It was like on the same price, the same time, and that's the one I said, Surge Trader, the platform, it showed me that I was in 2 positions, but it only gave me 1 position on my thing. And so I was like, what the heck? So there's 1 position I was actually in that I let do its thing, and then the other position I had to close the app out, open it back up to get it to close to see it, right? Or that could have gotten bad, right? And I would have been upset. But we don't need to get upset. But so yeah, I'm basically 1 for 2 on today, right? And yesterday I was 1 for 1, so I'm 2 for 3 on the week. However, let's see here. See what my pip count is like. I'm down 21 pips right now this week. Nothing too crazy at all. We'll definitely recover out of that. But ultimately, I know the reason that I learned this lesson this morning. It's not something that is super complex for why I learned this lesson, like doesn't deteriorate me from my edge or anything like that. I'm not going to change the way I enter, to change the way I see the market, change the market analysis, change anything about it, right? Because ultimately, I already have written down why I should not enter trades just as the one I did today, because it has an increased risk and it does not allow enough room for my trade to move into profit. And now, does that mean I'm not going to trade for the rest of today? No, it's not, because I'm gonna probably, not gonna say probably, but I want to take another trade. And what I need to see happen is price break this 2-hour decision-making zone up. I need to see price break this 2-hour decision-making zone. And ideally, it doesn't just like blast off through it. It breaks it a little bit and then consolidates and like retraces back towards it. So then I can get on that buy. But if that doesn't happen and I miss out on the move, then I miss out on the move, right? But ultimately, damn, look at USDZAR. USDZAR was super clean for us this morning. Super clean for us this morning. So this is my other favorite pair. I was locked into gold and I missed out on, I'm not gonna say missed out, but I didn't see the opportunities that USDZAR had for me, right? Because I was locked in on gold, and that would have been a clean 100 pips right there. We'd be right now, we'd be at 100. Clean 100 pips right there. However, dollar didn't give us, let me see, what time did I start at? Because actually the dollar at 6 o'clock, when did that entry come in? Look at that, 6 o'clock. Bada bing, bada bang. Simply put. And that's why I should have had this chart up too, that I could flip to, right? My USDZAR, right? Gold or USDZAR dollar side by side, right? I have this chart up, then I can just go boom, boom, and I can just flip back and forth to my side by sides mainly, right? And find those opportunities with no harm, no foul. Like, there's so many opportunities in the market that is presented. And so now, I'm gonna be patient on gold. I won't enter on USDZAR today, but ultimately we saw USDZAR give us a really clean 100 pip move right here, right? If we think about at 6 o'clock, if we're using the side by side, like I've talked about time and time again, right? We go about right at this level. We would have waited for our entry confirmation. Boom, that'd have been my entry. We'd have took it, we'd have entered, we'd have profited, right? Stop loss would have been something like this, just so we understood our risk, right? Most recent high, or you can use the flat part of the cloud. That's 30 pips, that's 50 pips. I'm okay with 50 pips on USDZAR. I'm okay with 50 pips on gold, because what did I say? I trade 0.1. That's only $52. My account size, my risk management, it can withstand that, right? It can withstand that. And so on gold, it would be on USDZAR, it would be the same. So like on a 0.1 on USDZAR, it's basically half of gold. So I would trade a 0.25 on USDZAR. So then that would be equivalent to trading a 0.1 on gold, right? So on a 0.25 on USDZAR would be roughly around $50, $55 in a lesson or profit, right? Based on this saying 52 pips, right? If you follow along with that. But we saw it run to 100, right? We saw it run to 100 pips, right? And do its thing. And the whole time we could have had the dollar up. Okay, dollar's moving down still. Dollar's moving down still. Dollar's trickling down still. You know what I'm saying? And then not quite the 100 piece. Right, but right before it. Not quite the 100 piece. But you guys get the picture on that one. Let me go back to gold. So yeah, ultimately on gold, I'm waiting for it to break that level right there. Similar to what I had on this markup right here. Oh no, that was in this box. So I'm waiting for it to break this level here. Boom, boom, boom. That would be perfect for me to see, and then boom. All right, but if price just wants to like just blast through it initially, just like straight boom, I don't like that. I'm gonna wait for some type of correction, and then we're gonna take off from there. So, but ultimately, we may not get. I may not get what I'm looking for the rest of today. Remember, my trading window is 10 a.m. So if something comes in after 10 a.m., I'm not touching it. I won't trade it. That's just after that. London, New York overlap. Just ends. It'll just be straight New York until market close, which isn't terrible. But I just see price get stagnant generally after like 10:30, pushing 11 o'clock. So I just stay away from it. But 56 pip lesson this morning. I profited about 8 pips prior to that entry. On the news volume this morning that came out of nowhere right here at 6 o'clock. Right, came out of nowhere, and this was actually one of those ones that I really shouldn't have profited on, and I won't take that again, just because all my entry confirmations weren't there. Right, the only one that I was missing was when my lagging line is below the cloud, and we see that it never got below the cloud in this level. Right, the first time it's broken the cloud was right here. Right, and so I ended up profiting and being able to take 8 pips. I had the potential to take like 40 and a lot more, but ended up only taking 8 because I saw it going against my position, and I was like, I did identify that after the fact when I was already in it. So that was one of those instances where I did not follow my plan and I profited, right? But I will not let that continue. Like, I won't use that as fuel to do it again, right? Because I know I shouldn't have done that. Identifying it after I did it, right? So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm sitting at. Negative 21 pips on the week. Only have taken 3 trades this week. So we'll finish the week in profit, and just by continuing to take good executions, manage our risk properly. But yeah, like I said before we head off here, I just want to see price break this 2-hour decision-making zone that is sitting right here at 2431.59, and then I want to see it continue bullish. But other than that, USD ZAR was great for us this morning. If we had entered, could have executed on at least north of 70 pips. But yeah, other than that, who it is. It is Bloom CEO Marcus, EHM Trades. Follow me on Instagram, E as in Edward, HM Trades on Instagram, on TikTok. Make sure you drop a subscribe on our YouTube. Make sure you click on those notifications so you know when we go live. And last but not least, make sure you join the Discord, right? If you head to our YouTube channel, you will see the Discord link to join it. But other than that, Justin, Joe, a few of our bloomers hopped on this morning. Always great seeing you guys on. And other than that, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm out. Peace.